Okay, everyone, prepare for launch, and we are live. Current wallet count?
2143 and growing, Doctor.
Great. Let's start by injecting some liquidity. Give ourselves a fighting chance here.
Market cap holding steady.
Dex ads are live.
Nice work. Let's run KOLs in T-minus 10 minutes.
Yes, Doctor.
Doctor, we've had a substantial sell-off.
Well, sucks to be then, now doesn't it? Administer 20 cc's of volume, stat, and increase mind share across social media. Let's put that community to work.
Right away, Doctor.
Market cap increasing dramatically, Doctor.
Dip has been neutralized.
Looks like our little friend is gonna make it. Great job, everyone. You make this look easy. Launch your token with surgical precision on LunarPump.fun. Now, with embedded live streaming using some of your favorite trusted platforms.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Squidrow Joe, here with DeFi Sean and Mr. Pixels, and welcome to another Infinaeon Friday. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and watching afterwards, comment down below. When you hit subscribe, put the notification bell on all to be notified whenever we have our live streams. Go ahead and hit the follow button if you're listening or watching on Twitter. And of course, if you're on Twitch, hit follow. Real easy and simple.
What's up, everyone? Glad to be back for another Infinaeon Friday. It's been quite the week, to be honest. So much going on, so many awesome developments. Everything's ramped up 10x, I would say, 100x even, maybe some might say, when you see what else we got going on. But yeah, excited to get into it. Hope everyone's had a great week. I think we've, everybody that I'm aware of in the background here has been doing nothing but grinding it. And pushing this thing. So, but yeah, how we doing? How's your week been, Sean?
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? Been a good week. As Mr. P knows, in particular, tons of stuff being worked on in the background. And again, I cringe saying that, but it's true, and it's all coming soon. We're going to give as many details probably throughout the episode that we possibly can give. There's a couple of things that we integrated that we don't want to give out until we actually go live, but of course, we wanted to create a runner on the platform, which we'll talk about that in a minute. Fortunately, it didn't go the way we planned, but that by no means was our only idea. We do want to create a runner. We still want to create a runner. We're going to help other teams hopefully create a runner. But again, that wasn't the only plan. So we're evolving and moving on to what the next phase, I guess you can say, of the plan is to draw attention to the platform, which let's just say it like this. This is the way bigger opportunity to actually draw eyes onto the platform. I'm not sure how much we're willing to give away yet, but it involves it involves the live streaming, which everyone already knows about, which we're not live on LunarPump. I'm waiting on the dev. It looks like I made a boo-boo when I was creating the token with the live stream, so I'm waiting on his response. But say it like this, the live platform that's going to be on LunarPump, it's going to be so much bigger than anyone thinks, and it's coming very soon. The UI, for reference, this new UI was created and live within less than a week of getting created. Now that the back end and everything's done, we're moving right along. And again, the features that we're integrating into the live stream, and then what we're going to do to draw attention to that live stream, in my opinion, is genius. It's something that's going to be fun. It's something that's going to be interactive. We're essentially kind of gamifying the live streaming, for lack of a better term, that I think everyone's going to be super excited for. We haven't told one person the idea that wasn't in love with it, including Mike, who hates all the ideas. Definitely loved it, which that shows it's potentially a winner right there, because Mike, every single time we're on the phone, I hate it. Don't like it. It's not going to work. Actually threw out the idea, had to get it on recording so that we can actually hear Mike saying,
"Hey, Sean,
he liked an idea."
Before you put your foot in it, Strixie's responding to you there. Quick reply to him. Okay, yeah. And we can bring it up. But yeah, everything Sean is saying there is very true. We're all excited about it. Can't wait to show it. It's actually very close. We may even, we're hoping to have it even maybe live for Moon Monday this coming week. But you got to play that one by ear. But just know this: we will be behind the scenes cranking it as much as we possibly can to make that a reality for everybody. And because we want to get this out quick, and because there's other things that we will also want to add, after this little mini update. So, and yes, as Sean said, to address, I guess you could maybe say, the elephant in the room, the Slurp token didn't make it, unfortunately. Sean can address it a little bit more here in a bit, but sometimes that's the way it goes. I didn't come out of that looking squeaky clean either, and I know there was other members of the community. It didn't go the way we had hoped, and it's something, to be honest, that we kind of had some discussions internally regarding that, and we're going to probably most likely refrain from really backing any meme coins kind of to that degree moving forward. We thought it might be a good move to kind of just really try and get a runner out the gates and benefit everybody. That was the goal, that was the idea. But like you said, didn't work out. But as far as a brand idea, I was talking about this with the guys too. It's with all the amazing stuff that is going on, it kind of soured all of these new innovative, the new UI and all the features that we're bringing in. So we think it's just for the best that we don't kind of maybe go that route in future, because it does taint the brand slightly when it doesn't work out. And the reality is that it's the meme game, right? And 99% of tokens actually probably don't work out. I'm not sure exactly what the number is, but it's pretty low, right? The any token having a huge success. So it's just the odds are against you out the gates, and it's difficult to do. And again, it doesn't mean that we're not going to platform tokens, right? We're like Moon Monday is specifically designed to bring tokens that do well and launch off LunarPump on and give them a platform. But of course, we kind of decided we're just going to stop short of backing, officially backing from the brand in that regard. So, but it's that's the way it goes. You take some risks sometimes. You roll the dice. The best of intentions is always what we have here, and we plan on anybody, a member of the community that does feel a little sore after it, apologies, but it's so volatile, and we always don't know, so again, but our goal here is to make the best product we can possibly make. And the idea is that everybody, whatever you may be down, we want to keep running this and make sure that we deliver, and we always do. And this product is gonna make that back and then some. Is what we want for everybody, right? That's always the main goal here. And we will continue to kind of innovate, create features, bring features that we hope will set us apart from the competition and get us that, like we always said, that tiny little percentage, so that's all we need to get this thing really going. And that's where I'm at. Sean, you want to add anything to that? I just wanted to address that.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough backing projects. Part of the tough thing about being in crypto on call is, a lot of times we'll help out projects, and as you stated, 99% of projects fail. So I get tons of messages that I've shared, people getting mad because it didn't work out. And again, most of the times they don't. Unfortunately, in this space, it's evolved into the place where you got to take your profits really quick and kind of move on. Essentially, what happened with the Slayer team, they messaged me, and they gave me the free reign to go ahead and play the games and start burning tokens and different things like that. Now, in the background, the team they lost money. They're never going to recoup what they did. It's probably going to cost me a lot of free videos in the future. But essentially what they did was bought up a huge chunk of the supply, and they genuinely wanted to burn it all. But after 3 or 4 days of doing the races and the lack of, I guess you can say, engagement, I know shout out to Titan and I think Jester and a couple other people were in there with me and Adam, and really excited for it, but no one else was communicating. So in their mind, there was zero community behind it. And they told me basically they're not going to burn any more supply because they wanted to try to recoup as much as they could if no one was going to get behind it, in the sense that, again, they were burning all their money. Fortunately, nothing I can do to necessarily talk them out of it. So I didn't really have a choice in the matter. And again, part of the reason why we're probably going to stop backing them to that extent. Only Rose is launching, longtime community member. C Lady, of course, we're going to back it. And again, just kind of part of the game. I put my face on a multitude of things that ultimately end up failing. Again, just kind of part of crypto on calls. So sucks it didn't work out. They genuinely were. I don't know the exact amount of supply they had, but it was a lot, and they were going to burn it all down to go ahead and launch it. And of course, they were keeping percentages for themselves to ultimately take profit. Not going to lie about that. That was their ultimate goal, to make money, just like any of the rest of the people here. But yeah, I mean, sucks it didn't work out. And now we're moving on to the next phase. And we are going to support, like, would love Only Rose to become a runner. The next thing we're doing, because it's live streams, tokens will be created, because right now when you create a live stream, you create a token. So those are some tokens that could potentially explode. One of the things we're doing, again, I can't get into the details, but they will have a token attached to it. And it's something that is sustainable. It's something, again, I can't go into too much more detail without giving it away. And, Pump Fun's doing a couple things with streaming. Obviously, I guess that's what you would call the meta right now. So we want to jump on it. And we're, again, just doing something different that I think everyone's going to be super excited for. I think Mike even commented, yeah, this is true. Mike does hate 99% of all ideas. And this is something fun, interactive, and not just fun and interactive, but something that I can almost guarantee you the first time we do it, I'm estimating minimum 250 people watching the live to 1,000 to see what's going on. That's going to automatically be people on the LunarPumpFun platform. And the stuff we're integrating is going to make sure that people actually come to the LunarPumpFun platform. They don't just watch it on YouTube, because obviously it's embedded from YouTube or Kick. So there's things we're building within the platform that entice people to actually come over to LunarPumpFun. And yeah, shortly here within the next 2 to 3 weeks max, you'll be able to see what those integrations are. One of the things you'll actually probably be able to see next Friday. We'll have it completely integrated.
Next, actually Monday, maybe.
Maybe even Monday.
Maybe,
so yeah, it might even be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be one of the
Monday.
major things. Yep. And then we'll announce, like, I guess, the bigger event here in the next week or two that will no doubt bring people to the platform.
Yeah, and I'm going to address the actual real elephant in the room here, and then I'm going to kick it over to Joe. Guys, I need to tell you something. That triggers me hard. You always say Mr. Pixels and not Mr. Pixel. I don't know if it's the ADHD in me or some form of autism. I agree, Mike. I don't know. I mean, I just let it slide, because a lot of the time in my life, I've been called Adam too, right? I just go by 2 names. So I just let it run. Okay, boys, what is it? What's the fuck's up? Joe?
I don't know why I make it plural, to be honest. I guess it just rolls off my tongue. Don't know why. I mean, I do in fact see there's no S, but for some reason I say S. I don't know why.
Joe, what's your excuse?
If you add an S to Mr. Pixels, I'm calling you Mr. Pixel. I don't know why. Like, and that's the thing. Like, it just looks like it needs an S. I don't know. It just needs it.
I am but one mere pixel, sir. So how are you feeling about it all, Joe? How's your week going, brother?
Going good. You know, everything going on with crypto it's absolutely wild. Obviously, everyone's running around and trying to figure out what's the next big thing. But here, we just continue to build. And actually, what we got coming up next week is going to be really, really cool. Really excited about it. I think a lot of people is really going to enjoy what we have to say next week, because next week I think the news coming out next week, and it's not going to be like, it's not going to take long. You know, I know it took a while for us to enable live stream and to have Soul, the ICO. This is going to be done really fast, and I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy what we have to do next. We have to show next week, and then the implementation relatively fast. Once again, it's not going to take forever. We're going to explain what's happening next week, and then we're going to start figure out when we can roll this out to you guys.
Yes, sir. Shout out to SFC, hardcore dog out there. Community is still here. You guys keep on building and be the innovation that Infinaeon is. We most certainly will, sir. And that's why that's why Sean can't contain himself right now. He is so pumped about what's coming out that he just I see behind the scenes. I know he's really excited. And what it is, like, I'd be excited too.
Yeah, I haven't been this excited, because it's just fun so every move we make now is geared towards adoption. Are things going to fail? Of course. I kind of said it in the chat. Almost everything in crypto fails. It's just, again, just like any business, you need that one idea that's going to take off. Again, not afraid to say it. A lot of things we try are going to fail. It's just the nature of crypto. Tokens launch are going to fail majority of the time. Ideas that you come up with are going to fail majority of the time. the best way to get this Bills what you call it, the bean spilled, would be for me to keep talking. But the guys would absolutely kill me if I did that.
Yeah, we're like, cut the commercial, cut the commercial.
We don't have commercials. Never mind, just hit this. But yeah, I can't give this away. It's a cool feature that
Yeah, we got some commercials. Cut the commercial. He's starting to go on about the feature here now again.
Well,
And that's
perfect
everything.
timing.
I mean,
Perfect timing.
we told you guys everything, you know.
I was saying it too, and
we're not
Mr.
gonna repeat
Pixels,
ourselves.
or Mr. Pixel interrupted it.
Yeah, that's everything.
He spilled the beans right there, just as that advert was playing. But yeah, Moon Boy, Baby Draco, there they are. Those boys. We're going to bring them to the stars, that's for sure. Or die trying, one or the other. But shout out to everybody in the chat as well, man. Just want to give a shout out to the community, of course, and everybody out there. As we say, you know, as we roll this out, of course, we just got the new UI, and to be honest, we got a really good system right now, and we're able to add features really quick at the moment. So when we get suggestions and stuff like that, like it's something that we can really like. If we think that it's going to set us apart, set us aside from the competition, we will jump on it, and that's why there was such urgency behind the UI, right? Because we've been talking about it. We've been, we don't want to expend ammo, right? We don't want to waste any resources, especially time, right? More than anything, but definitely finances or anything like that, and expending because we're trying to make a ton of content here too, right? And we want to bring people in, so we want to make sure that when we bring them in, that the chances of them walking away are as minimal as possible, right? So that means making sure we got a good, clean UI, we got good features, we got things that are going to keep the platform sticky, right? And the UI is the first kind of step in that process, right? Which was something that we were like, okay, we got to get this out like stat. So, the boot was put down, and we cranked it out really quick, and now we got these other features that are coming so quick as well on the heels of it, and we're implementing a lot of awesome features that we see that are almost that are standard, let's say, across. Our ultimate goal here is to keep people on the platform. When they token bonds, they stay there, they stay interacting, they stay trading, all of that. We need to keep them on there. That is the goal. It opens up many other avenues as far as even advertising, multiple ways for us to generate more revenue and keep people on the platform. When there's transactions happening, that's what we need. So in any and everything that we can do to do that. And of course, to bring me back, the reason I'm shouting out the community is because it's going to take the community to kind of help us, obviously do this and get that going, right? Because we can have the most amazing looking platform, but we need activity on there. So get creative, whatever you can do to think of to do to help that or facilitate that in any way, shape, or form, is going to help. I'm flat out here behind the scenes working on some ads. I mean, maybe I could show you some ads or show you the first kind of steps here, because I was talking about last week that I may be going on probably through Lunar Pump Live, as well as probably where I'm thinking I might do it, besides launching my own token again. I'm on the fence, but I'm thinking I could just do it through there. Oh, there we are. We are live. We live, Sean?
Yep, we are live on LunarPumpFun. Now, the main thing that, not to cut Mr. Pixel.
No, go for it. Go for it.
We're live. This is. So the thing that came to mind, okay, that's really cool. We're live on the platform. But as you can see right now, why come to our platform and watch this live when you can just simply open on YouTube, watch it on YouTube, why come to our platform? So that was the question we had to answer. Why do people need to come over to our platform and watch the stream? Why don't they just watch it on YouTube? Why don't they just watch it on Twitch or Kick? So that's what we addressed. And I think the way we addressed it is something that's really cool and will require people to get on the platform. But we took it a step further. We're not just releasing something or a few things and saying, hey guys, like this is us, come over and use it. We've actually created something that we are going to do to highlight what's going on a public stage, I guess you can say. Again, I can't quite say what it is yet, but we're actually creating a program. Let me say it like that. And when I say program, it's a type of a live that we are going to use to hopefully make it a crypto event, I guess you can say. It's exciting. It's fun. It's going to be really cool. And in order to participate in it, which when you see what we're setting up, there's no reason why people wouldn't want to participate in it. It'll get people over to the platform. So that's the biggest clues I can give without giving anything else away.
All right, don't make me play another fucking advert.
So yeah, that's it. So I wanted to get the live stream. Now this is a token. This token in particular, it's called LunarPump Live because again, a token was created with the stream. If people buy it and sell it, and if it ever bonds, we probably would, get the CG listing, coin market cap listing. But we're not doing this to create a token. This is going to be the page that we stream Infinaeon Friday and Moon Monday from every single week. But if it bonds, you will still be coming to LunarPumpFun to watch LunarPump Live. You can buy it and sell it, but you would just be using our front end and it'll be going through Jupiter. So nothing changes whether a token that goes live bonds or doesn't bond. Nothing changes. The live can be played from this platform every single week or a multitude of times per week. So yeah, I'm saying that to say this. I'm not endorsing buying this token. This isn't something that we would treat like a traditional token, but there is a token attached to it. And just to let people know, if it ever did bond or anything, it would become, I guess, just a part of the brand to a certain extent. But of course, Infinion is what we're actually pushing. So just be aware of that.
Yeah. And the idea is to fill up the live stream here, and have that live stream. Like we said, we need to get as much activity on this platform as possible. So the idea is the more people we can have on their live streaming at any given moment in time, the better it looks. Like we want that lovely hero section looking nice and active. We want that stream bar across the top looking full as much as possible. And I guess I won't give it away yet. I'm looking at bringing over a couple of live streamers. I'm sure most people could maybe put two and two together. As I say, take a sip of this coffee. But
that actually was a hit.
I know, right? So just to bring in people over here that can do live stream and do different forms of entertainment, right? Live on LunarPump. That's what we want. So if anybody knows any live streamers out there, Chester. Oh no, Matt, look at your profile picture, bro. It's looking good. I like it. He looks like a rock star. But yes, to bring live entertainment to fill out that live stream section. That's the goal. So you can just imagine what we got in mind. So that's as much of a hint. I pretty much just gave that away, but whatever. Whoever's tuning in, love you guys, appreciate it. Never fade it, I promise.
Yep. And I'm gonna take this off the screen just because it looks weird looking at the screen.
Yeah, you got that infinite mirror.
But with that being said, pretty soon there's going to be reasons again for you to get off the YouTube channel or X channel or wherever you're watching this from and actually come on over to Lunar Pump and watch there. I don't even know if I have no idea what we gave away, and we don't want to give everything away. But again, everyone will be started watching Infinaeon Friday, amongst other things that we're doing from this very website of Lunar Pump. But let's come back to this for a second. I want to
go for it.
Let's see.
And again,
come out.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly who's backing it. Chunk is
I was just going to say as well.
All I know is he's an original investor, pre-sale holder. He did message me about it. I do want to promote it. He did offer tokens and stuff, but I'm not going to take payment because I would have to sell it in order to take payment. But I do want to highlight it.
And hey, look, end of the day, and this is kind of what I'm saying. It's like we definitely want to give people a platform. This is an active community within LunarPumpFun. Happy to show it off. Like the guy's flying around. It's obviously a member. Like it all benefits all of us. So a shout out to you guys. I actually picked up a little bit of chunk myself in the early stages. Just picked up a little bag. So you want to do that, and we want tokens to bond. The more we can get the bond, the better. If do your own research, of course. Look into it. Talk to Chunk. He seems to be all over the place right now. So talk to the dude. Maybe join the Telegram. See what you feel. If you want to pick up a bag to help them bond, please do. And as well, F Boss as well down the bottom there. I think they're down the bottom. Or Zero Boss. Zero Boss.
Is an OG. I think it was like the first token that launched on the platform. Has had a lot of volume. Look at the total volume on it.
Right.
So yeah, really cool. Our girl Only Rose is coming. Super excited for that one.
And that Jean-Michel Vincent, that one as well, just there with the dudes.
Do we know who did that one?
I think it's Paul is behind that.
Oh, is it Paul?
I think it's Paul. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So check it out. Paul's in and out of the chat.
Paul used to be on our team, for those that don't know. So yeah, definitely a trusted person there.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Check it out. And that's the thing, anybody that's kind of active around the community and making an effort to do it. And of course, please, everybody, go to the Telegram if you haven't already. Join the lounge. Just type in /lounge. We can get someone to drop it. Just go from like I said, once you get in the Telegram /lounge, get someone to drop it in there now, just to bring it up. But go in there, and it's open season in there for developers, community members to talk and trade back and forth with conversations, tell each other about their projects and stuff like that. That's kind of what it's designed to be. So feel free to get over there. We encourage all the developers and community members to be in there so you can talk about all the projects that are launching. And like we said, it's we want to highlight anything that's there, any of our community members that are doing stuff, that are active with us. For sure. That's the whole idea of what Moon Monday is going to be, as well as that we will bring projects that are launching within the community. Just bring them on so they can talk about it, show people about it. But again, everybody will be certainly required to do their own research and make their own decisions when it comes to the finances. But I want to hear from Joe. Joe, you're too quiet, bro. What's up?
No, I'm just absorbing all this in. It's hard to, because next week can't come too soon because we really want to tell you guys what we have in store, but we have to wait. But this is something that's definitely going to get more traction on the LunarPump.fun website. It's going to get more traction, and something that everyone's going to want to. That's the cool part about it's something that everyone's going to want to do. It's not just like, guys, get over here. It's you can stay on YouTube if you want, but there's something going on over here that you could benefit from. Anyone could benefit from. It's up to you if you want to go ahead and do that, or you can stay on YouTube, your choice, or on Twitter. So it's a really cool way to not only promote the website and get more people on the website, but do it in a way which is beneficial to those that want to come over. So really, really cool.
Hey, anyone that in chat Titans, I'm asking you what wallet and browser. So it looks like he's trying to pick up a bag of Lunar Pump Live, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone that he's getting unsupported ICO. Anyone that just
Matt,
has a couple.
Where are you?
Anyone has a couple dollars that wants to go pick up a bag. Nothing crazy. Just to test it. I mean, everything worked perfect for me. So anyone, if anyone has a few dollars to spare, that they can maybe try to go buy.
I got
see
tested.
if you're getting any kind of messages. Hey, nothing wrong with troubleshooting live. Like it's,
Hell no.
but yeah, it's it. I'm not sure why. See, so he's using Phantom. I mean, that's what I use, and it works flawlessly. I've never gotten that.
I'm going to
But it's
test it here.
important that every browser and every wallet compatible obviously works. That's important. Titan, try clearing everything, clear your cache and history, all that fun stuff, and reconnect your wallet and try, because I've had to do that on, I mean, not just our platform. I've had to do that, on every platform when I've had issues, and then it would typically work when I did that.
I'm getting unsupported ICO type also.
Huh, that's weird. Okay, let me definitely forward that on.
Okay. All right. Well, good to know.
Yeah, thanks, Titan. That's weird. Maybe it has something to do with the stream.
Well, it's good. It's good to get these little things ironed out, no doubt.
Well, this is the first, one of the first tokens that has the stream in. But yeah, anyone else listening that wants to try to go drop like $3 or $4 if you have it, and see if you're getting that too.
And again, shout out to all the community members. We're up at like nearly 120 viewers right now. And we appreciate you guys tuning in. As I said, anybody new that's in here, go check it out, LunarPump.fun. It's live now. We're adding more and more features here all the time. This is just the really kind of basic model. The new UI has been the kind of crux of it here for us to be able to like get this going first, and then we got the live stream, and there's going to be more features being added to that, more features being added in multiple different places that we kind of have on the back burner. The one we're talking about that's coming hopefully by Monday is massive deal. But we have a few more like bad boys lined up right after that, so like this is just kind of kicking it off. But yeah, shout out to all you guys. We're across 3 YouTube platforms right now: Infinaeon, Joe's channel, Sean's channel. We're on Infinaeon Twitch, and then across X we're on LunarPump itself, the main channel, Joe's, Sean's, and the Infinaeon channel. So shout out to anybody wherever you're watching from. And next week, or maybe hopefully Monday, we will be looking to see all you guys on LunarPumpFun itself, the actual app, tuning in from there, and you will want to tune in from there, I promise you. But yeah, shout out to all you guys. This is all the stuff that we do here during the week. Obviously we got spaces. Papa's show was just yesterday. He does LunarPump Radio every Thursday, and if anybody does want to get on that show with him, it's a spaces. I think it's 11 PST is the time it kicks off here, so it's like is that one Eastern or whatever, but around that time. But if you go to the main LunarPump account on X, you'll see that it's been posted on there, LunarPump Radio live with Papa Stonks. If you want to get on that, feel free to just throw a comment under. He usually announces it the day before. Pop a comment under, and he'll for sure bring you up. Go over the idea is to bring as many people to LunarPump, of course, as we possibly can through that, and bring some developers, get people launching tokens on there. It's all a funnel for us to try and do that, and market this thing. So support that. And of course, we got Infinaeon Friday, we got Moon Monday on Monday, and hopefully we'll have that new feature, the first of many, rolled out. And and like I said, that Moon Monday is kind of hopefully, as we roll this out, going to be another platform for people to be able to come up and just talk about their project, talk about their community, whatever. It'll be like a live video version of like what you might imagine LunarPump Radio to be, right? That kind of a thing. But we won't have as many people on a show, but we might bring up maybe 1-2 max to kind of show what they got cooking. But that's the idea. Shout out to all you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in, and check it, join all of these, join our Telegram, as many things as possible, promote our content. I'm working on tons here in the background at the moment, trying to get ready for this big run. So yeah, I mean, shout out. We're at like 126 viewers right now. That's good. That's nice for a Friday.
Yeah, so I see other people. Yeah, he's looking into it right now. It looks to be just the Lunar Pump Live token, so it has to be something with the streaming, which again we'll get figured out.
Hey, shout out, sir. Thanks for tuning in from Wales. And if anybody too, I'd like to same error for me too. Wolfie's saying, yeah, same error. Shout out to you, Wolfie. And again, I always want to give the Infinion Knights a shout out because those guys, they are crushing it over there. If anybody doesn't know what that is, kind of like an exclusive, curated group of the more hardcore guys that are pushing Infinion and LunarPump and all our stuff. Like, it's more of a strategic, like, focused, targeted group that like do specific things, run specific raids, this and that. And if anybody wants to get involved with that, reach out to Crypto Knight. He's manning that thing over there. And they're our frontline warriors there, and they're crushing it over on Reddit too. But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to those guys. Didn't want to leave them sitting. And shout out to you, Genesis Arc, all the way from Wales. Appreciate you, brother. And I did have something that I was going to show a moment ago, but I just realized then that it has the new feature in it, so I can't show it. Sorry, shit. All right.
Any more questions?
Yeah, we're getting that worked on right now. It seems to be only this token with the live. Everything else, everyone else seems to be good. Every other token seemed to be working fine. So again, it's one of the bugs we're rolling out right now.
I'm glad we did it because we nipped this in the bud real quick.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. from Wales, Genesis Arc, are you a whale, sir? Are you a bona fide whale? Mustafa, you asked the question.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I saw that. Sorry, we were in the middle of stuff. Let me go back and find it. So no, I have not had a full discussion, but yes, well, let me say this. So so Mustafa was asking me about different things, which, like we said, we're pivoting towards adoption. We're pivoting towards paying attention to the chart and different things like that. He mentioned about different buy and burn ideas and everything. Now we are going to be consolidating some LP here very shortly. So the USDC, I think pool is the one that's going to be coming up, because when we launched the V4 pool that we launched, wasn't showing on Dex tools and Dex screeners, so we had to also create a V3, which obviously separated some of the LP pools. So we're in the mix of consolidating all the LP pools here very shortly. So that's gonna be another good thing, having that one LP pool, so you're not having to buy in two different LP pools, to bring up the price, all that good stuff. But yes, we are going to have discussions about what we talked about. And obviously, revenue is going to be a big part of your ideas and different things like that. Getting stuff bought and burned, and just people seeing liveliness on the chat, which will definitely be a part of it. Because again, we want to get this ball rolling. Ultimately, Infinion is the figurehead of the whole ecosystem that we do, and that's our ultimate goal.
Yes, I'm excited to hear what that was. I haven't heard yet. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, I was asking there, sir, are you an actual whale? Let us know. I want to know if you're a whale. And as well, I just want to know too, because this is something that I was going to touch on as well. Obviously, our main goal here, as Sean said, is like we want. Yes, there we are. I am, sir, a whale from Wales. There we go, attaboy. But our main goal here is obviously to get, like, we need that hero section looking spiffy, right? We want to see activity. We want to see that King of the Galaxy section turning over. We want to see those live streams running. So anything any one of our community members can think of to get that going. Like I said last week, hey, just launch a token, just trade it yourself back and forth, some small amounts, just to get that activity going, get things buzzing. And that's kind of that's a lot. It's not, it wouldn't take much really to do that, anyone, if you can do that. If not, join in live streams, be part of audiences, spread the word online, like anything you can think of. The more we can do to get people over here, the better. Talk to your developer friends, talk to your trader friends. Like I said, we're going to be adding more and more features to this to make this a really sticky, fun, enjoyable place to be that competes with the best of them, right? That's as much as we can do. If we first is first, we got to make like the product's got to be, that's it. It's got to be tits, right? The product's got to be tits. And once we get to that point, you know, we have to make sure that it's at a certain standard before we start expending ammunition, you know what I mean, before we start like using up resources and really driving hard behind. So that's kind of why this has been like, and that's the crypto space. Like we always say, you're kind of pivoting, you're navigating, a new meta pops up, you're trying to make sure that you tap into it as best you can. So like I said, we're at the position right now, we've got a really good system now and we can implement stuff relatively quickly. So we kind of just saw this, we jumped on it, and you know we're waiting. And I'm, like I said, I'm building out X ads and making sure that all of these amazing features are being highlighted through these advertisements. Like, because this is what we need to do, and they need to be like quick. They need to be quick hitters. People need to understand exactly what this feature is, why you have it over the competition, why it's better, and they need to understand it. So that's kind of what we're doing. That's why we're just making sure that, all right, we got to get this. Like, we're so confident about this feature, like very positive about it, I should say, that we want to make sure that, like I said, when we bring people here, we want them to stay here. So we need to make sure that we have things here that they're used to, right? Ways to trade, many things. So that's why we're just all like full steam ahead on making sure that the platform is where it needs to be. But yeah, everything's, wheels are cranking, gears are churning here in the background, like nonstop. It's going to be a crazy weekend of work, basically getting all these X ads ready. And, you know, like I said, I want to make multiple different ones, because we want to target developers, right? We want to target DJs, we want to target streamers, we want to target regular traders. So I want to try and make like custom ads tailored to those different archetypes, right? And then, you know, target market those through X. Then, you know, that's kind of the goal here. So we want to make sure that's in place. And again, you know, before we actually do a big push on that and start using up those X credits, we want to make sure that the product itself is where it needs to be, so that they don't, like, you get one chance to make a first impression, so that they don't just turn tail and say, oh, this thing isn't like how I like it, how I'm used to it, and, you know, off they go, and maybe they come back later. So we just want to make sure that when they do come here, they do see the edge, they do enjoy it, it is a good experience. And just like making sure that UI and everything else is down, and we got some of those new extra awesome features is like, it's so imperative, and it's smart. It makes sense to do it, you know. How are we doing, Sean? You get it fixed?
Yeah,
Did we figure it out yet?
he's working on it right now. It's coming soon.
All right, we did have a question there from Joshua. He was asking about PvP Casino coming to Infinaeon. I know it was in the works.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know the latest on PvP, to be honest. We thought it was going to be something that Mark was going to integrate. Not sure what the status of that is, or if he's still going to do it. I would have to even check on the status of what PvP. I know they had some really big stuff lined up that I believe fell through. So I'm not sure about PvP. Kind of stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye. And that was something that I guess that was kind of the part of the PvP rollout, that they would be able to do that for multiple kind of chains and over time or whatever. But yeah, they got their own issues going on over there as well, I'm sure. Because you did have the where you would connect and you could earn Infinion through it, right? That was kind of a marketing thing that they were doing. But yeah, as far as the full blown integration, yeah, they're certainly not there yet. But good news. Strixie, shout out to your brother. He's pushing a fix right now for that. He found the issue. Look at that. Wow. See that? Right? Real time, bro, before the show's even done. Joe, how you like that? That's some serious dev work there, bro.
Johnny on the spot. Nah, it's great to see that. And once again, guys, it's, you know, these little issues, they get fixed 2 seconds. It's just a matter of figuring out what they are, fixing it, and then keep it going. This is why we had so much time to do all the harder stuff. Some of this is not that hard to do in comparison to the other stuff. That's why it took a lot more longer to roll everything out. But yeah, no, listen, it's coming on the hour. I want to let everybody know the next live stream is going to be, is the next live stream going to be able to talk more about the thing?
We are hoping on Moon Monday that we might actually have this ready to go live, the first kind of iteration of
Infinaeon Friday, 100%. question is, will
Okay.
it be ready for Moon Monday?
Yeah, Infinaeon Friday, absolutely. Moon Monday, we're gonna hopefully push and make it. So stay tuned. And you will know. I'm sure by Sunday night we'll probably have a good idea as to whether or not it's going to make it on Moon Monday. And if it is, we'll be sure to let everybody know to definitely tune in.
It's gonna be something like everyone's gonna want to definitely get involved in. I believe so, and I believe the rest of the guys also believe so. Everyone's gonna want to get involved in, because who does not want to be a winner? There's a hit right there, I guess.
that is a hit.
All right, everyone's a winner, baby. Everyone's going to be a winner. But yeah, I'm not seeing any more questions coming in. What time we got? We're about 5-6 minutes out. Again, let's throw it back to the audience real quick. Anybody? Does anybody have any plans for launching? Any tokens themselves coming up in the near future here? Let us know your thoughts. I want to know, and we're always in the Telegram too. So feel free to always go join the Infinaeon Telegram group. We always got plenty banter going on in there. It's a fun place to be, and you'll always have access to the team too. If you got a specific question on anything, Sean's always in there, Joe's in there, myself, Matt's in there, the developer, Adam's in there, Strixie's in there. If you have any issues, suggestions, feedback, like we're open to it all. Like we want it all. That's how we ultimately will get to the best product here, and then the promised land. You know what I mean? So get in there, join us, pick up a bag of something, help us out. Don't pick up a bag, share our socials, like just do your thing. Come on, we're trying to build something new here, something different for the future for people in the space. And of course, we're talking about live streaming, we're talking about many things, but the ICO feature is a massive feature for us. That with the Chi-Ching function, there are two big features that we're going to have running here. The ICO feature is huge, being able to control that launch like that in a way that you can't do it in other ways, right? Or in other platforms at this moment in time. So like we're leading the charge on that specific feature. We're adding all these other ones too. But yeah, let us know in Telegram, let us know in the chat, whatever you guys like.
Absolutely, and I lurk a lot in the chat. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys at me, I'll respond. Anyone you guys at me, I'll respond. But I normally just lurk. I always like going to chat and read what everyone's saying, talking about stuff like that. But yeah, stop an hour. We're gonna go ahead and end it, guys. Once again, we're gonna be having a live stream this Monday, Moon Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Squirrel Joe, DeFi Sean, Mr. Pixels. We'll see you guys on the moon.
Okay, everyone, prepare for launch, and we are live. Current wallet count?
2143 and growing, Doctor.
Great. Let's start by injecting some liquidity. Give ourselves a fighting chance here.
Market cap holding steady.
Dex ads are live.
Nice work. Let's run KOLs in T-minus 10 minutes.
Yes, Doctor.
Doctor, we've had a substantial sell-off.
Well, sucks to be then, now doesn't it? Administer 20 cc's of volume, stat, and increase mind share across social media. Let's put that community to work.
Right away, Doctor.
Market cap increasing dramatically, Doctor.
Dip has been neutralized.
Looks like our little friend is gonna make it. Great job, everyone. You make this look easy. Launch your token with surgical precision on LunarPump.fun. Now, with embedded live streaming using some of your favorite trusted platforms.